Okay, this is your WW3 news of a Friday afternoon. Another work of week has ended and the weekend's beginning. Now, regarding what happened just about more than a week ago here in Modena, the so-called terrorist attack of this Tunisian chap, which is a second generation of immigrants of that neck of the woods. There's a lot of gaslighting by the journalists and even by politicians, especially the left, to try and pass him as some type of goody two-shoes. Don't forget, his intent was to kill people. The emails from he sent to the University of Modena at that time, which expresses hate towards his people due to the fact his current employment was a caretaker of some type, and he wasn't satisfied with that. Mind you, he has an university degree in economy from that university I studied. It's not common for these people of this part of the world to go up the scale of higher education. They usually drop out of secondary school and they will do manual, unqualified work, or they dedicate themselves to crime in some cases. And despite that, some witness said he saw him talk with another person of his own nationality, boasting about, they pay me to carry out this thing. Well, the police heard this witness and they took it down that, and probably they are investigating the thing, but it's not exactly, it's going to be the main course of investigation they're going to take out. It's going to be a 360-degree thing, how it was possible, and you have to take into account so-called alleged psychiatric problems, schizophrenia. If it was the case, they wouldn't give him back his driving license. The most worrying thing is this could be tip of the iceberg of a social phenomenon ready to explode. Violence from these people, second generation immigrants, young African chaps, full of hate, full of alcohol, which could be easy prey for your would-be recruiter for Islamic terrorism. It could be the case of this chap, who knows? With all the social problems these people create, as in baby gangs, violence towards the community who they're hosted in, especially violence on women in general and other people. Like in other countries, this is a social ticking time bomb ready to explode. Could we expect in the future other attacks of this type, or Bataclan, for example? No one can tell, but the signs are there to indicate it's a very explosive situation in these communities. They live in ghettos, they live in isolated, they do not integrate, they hate the people who in the country they have been hosted, and so on. It's a question of time this social time bomb explodes. What were the consequences when it explodes? We already see intercity violence from these people committed by them because they are violent and absolutely pissed off. They absolutely hate Western people, the customs, what they stand for, the country, the culture, everything. And like I said, it's easy prey for these recruiters of Islamic terrorist groups to use them as, pawns in their jihad.